Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today is June 13th, 2016. Happy birthday to my brother, Jeff, if you're watching this. Hope you had a wonderful day with your family, and look forward to seeing you very, very soon. So I've got 10 Blu-rays to show for you today, and all of them have slipcovers. I wish all of my Blu-rays had slipcovers, or were still cases, or whatever, but that's not the case, but it's okay. I can live with it. So today I'm going to showcase 10 Blu-rays that I have picked up in the last few months that they all should have slipcovers. I hope so. I hope they're all there. Okay, so the first one is ID4, the classic 1996. We're getting the sequel in just a few weeks. I'm so excited. This is the 2-disc Blu-ray edition with a extended cut of the film. There are the special features. Luckily, the plastic was still on this one, so I took off the plastic, and of course I'll open it up and show you. Keep the slipcover nice and safe. But this one has an extended cut, and there's some documentaries that are not on the regular edition Blu-ray. And happy to have this in my collection again. So, taking off the nice little slipcover, here it is. Gonna lay it down flat, open it up, and show you inside. And so here is, of course, pretty much the same when it comes to the cover and the back. 2 discs. I think the one disc holds the movies, and the other disc holds all the great stuff. So this is a 20th anniversary edition, and here are the cool Blu-rays right here. Those are awesome. Great looking Blu-rays. So happy. Thank you, 20th Century Fox. Really enjoyed this movie, and I'm so excited to see the second one. I've been waiting 20 years for another one of these movies. Probably one of my favorite Roland Emmerich films, next to The Patriot. So here's Independence Day, the new edition. I think it just came out a few weeks ago in honor of the sequel coming out, which I hope is at least good. I'm not looking for a masterpiece or anything. ID4 is no masterpiece, but it is a fun science fiction movie, and that's what I'm hoping for with the new one. Next one is from 2014. It is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Beautiful slipcover. This isn't the 3D one. Don't really need the 3D one by any means. But it has a sneak preview of Exodus, Gods, and who cares? That movie came out a few years ago itself. So, I don't really care about that. But even though I did like the film. Lots of great special features right here. And just a really beautiful slipcover. And let's show you inside the disc. Really cool disc right here of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. 20th Century Fox seems to really care when they put the artwork on the disc, and so I admire that as a fan. Of course, everything else is pretty much the same right here, and just a lot of good stuff. And I believe the sequel is coming out, War of the Planet of the Apes, next year, of course directed by Matt Reeves, and that's one of the most anticipated films for me of 2017. But I love this film. I thought this was a great sequel, and I love where this series is going. I imagine it hopefully won't get any worse, because it can't get any worse, because if it's not so good as those, it's still going to be okay. All right, next one is a very polarizing movie that I did like, but a lot of critics loved it, but not a lot of my friends, and that would be Under the Skin. I like this movie. I have not seen it since I saw it in the theater, but I did enjoy it. Surreal, weird, dark, and just different. Something completely different. Really nice slipcover. Really glad, and there's a few special features, not much, but I imagine the filmmakers not really want to try and explain this movie, because I don't think I can really explain this movie. Some people think it a masterpiece, other people think it's pretentious trash, and I think it's just different and cool and unique in its own right. So let's show you inside. Show you the disc. Sadly, Under the Skin, for a very uniquely interesting looking film, you get nothing when it comes to the disc. There it is. Pretty bland. Thank you, Lionsgate. Thank you very much. But, same on both sides of the disc of Under the Skin. 2014, I think it was. Next one is one of my favorite movies of 2013, and that would be Saving Mr. Banks from Disney. I actually got this for $13.99. It is Disney, and usually I don't really buy Blu-rays from Disney because they sell them they're so expensive. But luckily this one was $13.99, and it is one of the better Disney live-action movies that come out in many, many years, and I love Mary Poppins, and I love this film. There are some special features. I wish there was commentary, but it seems like there's no commentary to this movie. but we'll show you the Blu-ray inside. It does come with the Blu-ray, and that's about it, I think. And sadly, that's what the Blu-ray looks like. It looks blue. But I expect that from Disney. They really have no imagination when it comes to their disc covers. But it's okay. The movie itself is a masterpiece in my eyes, and it's okay. I can live with that. Next one is one of my favorite films of 2014. It is Big Eyes. Got this for like $5 or $6 or $7 at Target a few weeks ago. And I love this film. Well, the cool thing about this film, it has a Q&A highlights. And I haven't watched this yet since I saw it in the theater, and I haven't seen this what's on the disc yet. But I'm gonna like to find out if the Q&A is the Q&A that I was at in Hollywood a few weeks before this movie actually did get released. And this is one of the best Tim Burton movies in his whole career. I'm looking forward to what's coming up next in his career, but this is one of his best films. And if you have not seen Big Eyes yet, you owe it to yourself. It's a great script, great acting, great direction by Tim Burton, and we'll show you what's inside. Luckily, this is a Anchor Bay, and Anchor Bay gives you a really cool looking disc of Big Eyes. So I like that, even though it's just the same as that, of course, but I admire that. I like to see my disc art on my discs. It's nice. As a collector, it's really, really nice. So there's a making of and a Q&A highlight, which I hope is what I witnessed. I'd like to see it in high def. Anyways, Big Eyes, really great film. If you have not seen it yet, highly recommend it. Next one is Ip Man 3. This movie came out in 2016, and this completes my collection of the Ip Man movies, especially the one starring Donnie Yen. This is a really great martial art film, and there's a really great, awesome fight sequence with Donnie Yen and Mike Tyson. It has to be seen. It's amazing. I mean, this is a really great filmmaking right here. There are some special features, not much to this disc, but I like the way this the slipcover feels. I really like the way the slipcover feels. You can actually touch it, and it feels like something. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we'll show you the disc inside. Oh, pretty cool. All right, like that. There is Ip Man 3. Really great trilogy. You know, not every one of the films are great in my eyes, but I thought the first one was great, and the third one's pretty great too, and the second one is a good film as well. So same as the back. So there's Ip Man 3, 2016. This is a must-see if you have not seen it yet. Next one is from 2015. It is The Walk, one of my favorite movies of that year. Really nice slipcover, and again, if you have not seen this movie yet, you owe it to yourself to watch it. It is a great film. Sadly, I wish there was a commentary. It seems like there's no commentary by Robert Zemeckis on the disc. Maybe it just doesn't say right there. But I really hope there is, because I would like to learn more about this movie. And of course, there's a great documentary that you should see on this subject that won an Oscar back in 2008. This is another really nice slipcover right here. Really impressed with it. And show you inside of what's going on here, and a really nice disc art for The Walk. This is just an awesome movie that I love the true story, even though I knew what was going to happen. I loved how the way this film was presented, and it was very moving and interesting, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, surprisingly, of course, you shouldn't be too surprised, but he gave an award-winning performance, even though he was not nominated at all. But this is something definitely worth checking out if you have not seen yet. All right, 2015 again with The Revenant. Best Picture not winner, sadly. What's really nice about this slipcover, it's one of the rare ones that I have here, is that this one opens up like that. So that's pretty cool. None of these really had to do that, but I'm glad that this one did that. That's pretty nice. Really nice slipcover. There is a documentary. It seems like the only special feature is a documentary. I wish there was more to this amazing film, but I'm hoping this documentary is something interesting, interesting examination on the film itself. But I like the slipcover. I like that it does open. That's pretty damn cool. All right, so we'll show you the disc itself, and again, it is 20th Century Fox, I believe, put this out, so we get a really awesome. Most of these discs are pretty awesome, and as a fan of disc art and having physical media, it's really cool to see stuff like that. Even though in the scheme of things it doesn't really mean anything or change the world or anything, but it's just nice to look at. So The Revenant 2015. Another one of my favorite movies from 2015, and I think will become a Christmas classic in its own right, and that is Krampus. There's an alternative version, alternative endings and stuff like that. No, this is the PG-13 version. I don't know if there's a different version to the film. I got confused a little bit. But there's a lot of great special features on this disc. You get bonus features, and then you get Blu-ray features as well. And there's commentary, so that's nice. I like to listen to the commentary. But I love the artwork. I just love the artwork with Krampus. I feel like somebody actually drew that. I like to believe that somebody actually drew that. You feel like movie posters should. This is one of the best movie posters I've ever seen. It's just so terrifying to look at. I'm scared already. I can't look at it anymore. But this movie is growing on me as I think about it more and more. Even though I've only seen it once, it has grown on me, and I think this movie is destined to become a horror classic and a Christmas classic in its own right, and something that everyone can enjoy. It's PG-13, so the family can enjoy it. No, maybe not the little ones. They'll probably be really scared. But the family can enjoy it as well. And I look forward to watching it again any time of the year. Really. It doesn't matter. Any time of the year, I think it's worth checking out. So we'll show you inside. This one actually comes with a Blu-ray and DVD. And very unique for Universal, because they actually have disc art. And they're red and they're evil looking. They just look cool. I think they look awesome if you check them out. So I admire that. Especially from Universal, because Universal usually is pretty shallow and lazy when it comes to their Blu-rays. But they actually put some effort in this one. And finally, here we go. 2016, one of my favorite movies of the year. It's not a perfect film, but it's a lot of fun and pretty damn entertaining. And that is Deadpool. This is the Blu-ray from Best Buy. I think, yeah, I got this from Best Buy right there. I didn't get a chance to get the still book because it was gone, and that's okay. And there are tons of special deleted scenes, documentaries, commentary. It just seemed like they did a lot of work with this Blu-ray. And this was such a fun movie to see. I'm looking forward to the sequel right now as we speak. And just want to see more of Deadpool. And now it's the second biggest R-rated movies of all time. So we're probably going to get more R-rated movies, especially comic book movies in the future. Don't know how many I want, but I do want more Deadpool R-rated films, so looking forward to that. And a nice still case, a really nice still case. And another thing I admire, this one comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD, and they actually give you disc art. 20th Century Fox, you are awesome. So there's the cool disc art for Deadpool 2016. I imagine you've already seen this already. So, and you probably own this one as well. So there are 10 new Blu-rays to show for you. I have hundreds of more to talk about, but those are 10 that I had that have slipcovers on them. All right, everyone, in the comment box below, let me know what you thought of my collection, and how it's grown, and the movies that I talk about right now. Which ones did you like? Which ones did you not? Which ones do you love? And which ones are in your own collection? All right, everyone, have a great life, live film, and I'll talk to you at my next video. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.